Wow, so in this week's chapter of Naruto, there was a lot of sexual tension. We had Obito asking Sakura to touch him, we had Naruto steaming all over Kaguya's face, and Kaguya ended up getting real horny and boning Naruto.
Sakura, are you ready to save Sasuke?
Yes.
Alright, all we have to use is my special teleportation jutsu and we can get there, but first, you have to touch me.
Touch your shoulder and transfer chakra? Let's do this.
Not exactly. I need you to actually touch my balls.
Whoa.
Yeah. And when you're done, say, no jutsu.
Okay, fuck the ninja world.
I'm really glad that my parents don't have an internet connection so that they can never see that. But anywho, this week's chapter of Naruto was more action. It is the continuing battle between Naruto and Lady Kaguya. And what I loved most about this chapter is that Naruto brought out another classic technique. We've already seen multiple Rasengans, we even got to see his harem jutsu, but this time he's bringing out his original combo, the Uzumaki combo. In fact, it's on a much larger scale, he's using like 1,000 clones, and he completely runs a train over Kaguya, and yes, that is another sexual joke. But I love seeing this because Kaguya doesn't really know how to fight against him because he's so unpredictable. And even Black Zetsu is trying to back up Kaguya on this and trying to get her to escape to the other dimension, because if there's one thing that the Black Zetsu does not want to happen, it's for Naruto and Sasuke to meet each other.
Yeah, I think that that's pivotal to Kaguya's defeat. When they get together, they can use their seal, and that'd be the end for her. But now that they're in the other dimension, I think this is like equivalent to Obito's like blocky dimension, because she even says this is the portal, or Black Zetsu says this is the place that I link between all the other places we can go. And so she definitely doesn't want Naruto there, and she uses something, a technique that looks like something right out of Kibimaru's playbook. The bones came out, and they also look very similar. Aren't they also from like the same clan or something like that?
That's the thing. Ever since Kaguya arrived on the scene, just her name has caused people to come up with theories. And you have that old character, Kibimaru, who had the Kekai Genkai ability to summon bones from all over his body using his swords.
Yeah, it was like badass.
And when I first saw it this week, when she started having all of those like pointy bones erupt from her back and everything, they weren't black. I'm like, oh, those are probably just chakra rods. But no, they even say in the translation it's like some sort of bone technique. And it's very similar to Kibimaru. But getting back on track here, Kibimaru is actually from a clan known as the Kaguya clan. And not only that, but their actual like facial features are incredibly similar. They have those weird little dots above their eyes, and they even have the zigzag pattern in their hair. And I don't know if that's just like an extreme coincidence, or this was just like the author's plan of sort of like slowly introducing the concept of Kaguya, but I don't think he's that clever.
I think it is just, hey, I need her to sort of fit in this world, so let's kind of make her character design similar to someone, and obviously him having that strange technique, it only makes sense that she has it too. Probably she can do everything. To be honest, she probably can do almost
it makes sense because she's like the originator of all chakra and ninja techniques, so it makes sense that she would technically be able to use every ability, including their like forbidden ones and the Kekai Genkai abilities. Like the fact that she's using Kibimaru's ability, you know, already ties her to him. But it also made me realize there was that one other clan that was known as the Hagoromo clan, and I was reminded of this because of the anime series, because they're finally getting into the backstory of Hashirama and Madara, and they mentioned the Hagoromo clan, and there's no way that's just a coincidence, because what's the name of the Sage of the Six Paths? The Hagoromo clan. But what's most interesting is that these clans are named after their first name, the Kaguya clan. Shouldn't it be like the Otsutsuki clan?
I think that maybe first names are just the way they like to do it over there.
Maybe it is, you know.
Well, let's get back to the battle at hand. So Kaguya is using her teleportation jutsu to, like, you know, get Naruto with this bone jutsu, and it actually is pretty cool because it's hard to dodge because it'll just appear behind you, and also they can expand, and we've seen kind of a thing like this. It also reminds me of when Obito first like freaked out and started stabbing all those hidden rain ninja. I think they're hidden rain, and like he'd like stab them and then it would explode. Well, when the bones hit Naruto, they like make a huge hole, and the narrator is like, whoa, is that his stomach blood? Sorry, that's a reference. Kung Pao, gotta check it out.
I never even thought about that too. Like, I like how you mentioned that Obito did have that technique where you shoot the branch and it explode in their body. This is kind of similar to that, and it's a really brutal technique. Like, even though this is just a clone of Naruto and this was all meant to catch Kaguya by surprise, it was really brutal.
Yeah, and I think the one thing that we're definitely seeing is Naruto is setting something up, because after Kaguya defeated Naruto, she thought she defeated the real one. She goes back to the dimension and all the clones are still there, and if we know anything, that means the original Naruto hadn't been like messed with because his chakra is still like sending out all this chakra to all the clones, and they're still there.
And clearly he's getting help from all of the tailed beasts. In fact, there was one that was singled out this week, which is the dolphin horse, which I believe is the 5 tails. And, you know, I didn't even know what he was doing at first when he was encased in ice, and then he just sort of exploded. But you actually mentioned that wasn't his Jinchuriki the steam guy?
Yeah,
and that's exactly what he used to bust out of there. And I thought that was really clever.
Yeah, and we also have Kurama, who says, I have some chakra ready for you. And I'm assuming that has something to do with making all the clones, or it has something to do with Naruto's clone having enough chakra to go through the dimension and trick Kaguya. That's kind of what I was leaning towards, because Naruto's good at making clones. I don't think he really needs Kurama's backup for that. And then the last part is Obito actually made it through the teleportation jutsu, but Naruto's clone, which is probably the one that went with Obito, I just thought of that, got defeated. So now Sakura's the only one that can help Obito jump portals. And yeah, it looks like they're on their journey. You have Kakashi at the end saying, yeah, you made it through, go guys, which I actually thought was kind of an anticlimactic panel to end this chapter on.
Yeah,
personally.
definitely. Like, there's all this crazy stuff going on. There's interactions between Kaguya and Black Zetsu. And then it just sort of ends with this one-off panel where Kakashi's like, yeah, I can't do anything anymore. Which is a shame, because I really want to see him do something really important in this arc. But other things that I think are worth mentioning is the fact that a lot of people were sort of confused as to how Kaguya's personality works, as if she's in control or if it's the Black Zetsu. And if this chapter confirmed anything, it's they both have 2 distinct personalities, and they even clash with each other a little bit, because Kaguya just wants to absorb all of Naruto and Sasuke's chakra, but Black Zetsu's like, no, our bigger plan is to keep them separated from each other, because if they meet up and start holding hands, they're going to seal you away forever.
And I think that she may be a simpler character than we think, and Zetsu is actually, if they are, let's just say they're one character, because they're not really one character, but they're kind of one character right now, at least physically. And I think that it's kind of her personality is kind of an extension of Black Zetsu's personality, because she doesn't have much of one, to be
I mean, Black
honest.
Zetsu's already even explained, he's the will of Kaguya.
Yeah, and he's also way more vocal. Kaguya's kind of just like, rah! And it's like, you know, like just a monster that comes after you, and it's really powerful. And Zetsu's kind of like the big picture guy. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, I like this chapter, but not that much. I'm probably only going to drop a 7 out of 10 on this one. I'm
in complete agreement. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't great, but it still had some entertaining moments to it. A lot of little funny bits that obviously we only saw in our weird little twisted way. But otherwise, the actual action this week, I loved seeing the return of the Uzumaki Rendon combo, because that always looked awesome. And it didn't necessarily work against Kaguya, but it just served to show that she's actually really confused by him, and she can't really predict what Naruto is going to do, and clearly that shows that he's going to be a foil for her defeat. Yeah, I actually am looking very forward to them actually saving Sasuke. I have a feeling they're going to. They're not going to, like, let that character die. Sasuke didn't even appear this week. No, didn't even see him, and they may not even show him next week. They're probably still trying to figure out how to use the dimensions. So definitely an interesting chapter, but not the highlight of this arc. Definitely not like anything that crazy. But still an exciting read if you're a Naruto fan. Yes, absolutely. So that's actually the end of our review, guys. Thank you so much for watching us with our shenanigans in the beginning of the video to now. There's a few things I'd like to shout out. One of my good friends, Sam Teatime, is a rap artist, and he just released a new music video. I'm going to put the link in the description. If you guys could go check that out. I worked on that music video. I was the first camera assistant. We shot with one of those red cameras. They're very nice. Shot it in 4K. Check it out. Let them know Super Kami Guru sent you, and let them know what you thought about the video. You know, let them know your favorite part or something. I mean, because a lot of people worked really hard on this. So thank you so much for taking your time to go check that out. Anything you want to shout out, Corey? Yes, of course. As you guys know, our channel is in a constant state of growth. We're always reviewing a lot of new anime shows. We just started out with Naruto and Bleach, but now we're reviewing almost every major anime series that is airing this summer, some of which I'm really looking forward to. If you guys haven't checked them out already, I'm taking a look at Tokyo Ghoul, Sword Art Online Season 2, Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon Crystal, and even this brand new series called Akame ga Kill, which really caught me by surprise. Not to mention, I'm still reviewing a lot of my other favorite shows like One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, Naruto Shippuden. So check them all out, watch the videos, watch our videos. That is the best way to help us out. And of course, to subscribe to us. Absolutely, guys. So thank you so much for spending, 10 minutes of your day with us. We really appreciate it. If you could like this video, subscribe to the channel, and please follow us on Facebook and Twitter. We have almost 12,000 subscribers,
and we don't even have like 1,000 Facebook followers or 1,000 Twitter followers, and we really want to get those numbers up, and we spend a lot of time working on that stuff. So please, you know, check that out. And until next time, Super Comic Guru 9000 out. Boom. Yeah, that's right. We write this down. It's on some paper over here.
We're fucked up.